Here at Highland Hill Farm, we plant many different kinds of plants. Today, we're going to plant a little plant underneath our sign. First thing we do is we take our shovel and we scrape away the old mulch. The reason we do that is because we want to save the mulch for at the end. Today, we're planting a daylily. That's a little daylily that we grow. It's a nice little guy. It's called a happy return. We sell happy returns in Stella d'Oros. What my mom does is she takes the shovel and measures how deep it is, and we start to dig. And once we dig, we take all the soil and we put it on the other side of the hole. We keep the soil and the mulch separate, so when we get done, we can make it look nice. This takes a little time to chop out the hole. We have to make sure that it's deep and wide enough, so that when we backfill, we can get all the air pockets out of it. So it takes a little bit of time and a little bit of energy, but soon you'll have a hole that's big enough for the tree that you have. When we plant trees, we usually tend to try to keep it a little bit high. If it's too high, it never dies. If it's too low, it never grows. So we take the plant that we want to plant and we turn it upside down to help use gravity to pull the plant out of the pot. Then we put the plant back into the hole that we have just dug. Once it's in the ground, we take the soil that we dug up out of the ground and we chop it up real nice. We chop it up nice so we can make sure that there's no big air holes in the soil. Then when we bring the dirt around, we make sure we lift up the branches so none of the branches and the foliage get stuck underneath the ground. We use the shovel to work the soil into the hole to make sure that there's no big gaps of airspace down and lower in the soil. So once we get all the dirt around it, we make sure it's nice and smooth, we get most of it. Then we take the old mulch that we scraped away from the beginning and spread it around the tree. We try to do this to make it look like the tree's been there the whole time. So as we scrape this old mulch back around it, we try to make it so that it looks like it was before. Once we get finished, hopefully you won't be able to tell that this plant was just planted. My mom likes to keep the tags so she knows which trees that she planted where. Usually you keep it fairly close to the tree, because you never know what happens. Wind or a rabbit could pull it away, and if it goes to the wrong plant, you could mis-ID plants. So keep it close. Other facts about daylilies. Daylilies usually like living in places where it's very moist and well drained. Right here is a creek right close to our farm. If you look around a little bit, you'll find daylilies. This is a tiger lily. They usually like the wetness of the creek. It's okay if it floods right there, because once it dries out, the daylilies will be just fine.
At Highland Hill Farm, we sell many kinds of daylilies, tiger lilies, and cultivars. If you need any of these, give us a call at 215-651-8329. Tiger lilies are exceptionally easy to grow and use little water or maintenance.